Jolly St. Nicholas, come on my fucking lips. St. Nicholas. Come on my fucking lips. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, there's too much. Oh my god, I can feel the holy come. Jolly old St. Nicholas, say, comes on my fucking lips. I have a small dick. My dick is small. Jesus Christ. Jolly St. Nicholas, come on my lips, come on my face right now. I know you want it. Jolly old St. Nicholas.
When Benson was the last last person alive? Bro, what? This is an apocalypse and shit. What the hell?
One of the greatest Minecraft mega builds was just finished, and it's about as mega as it gets. This is the entire universe all built within Minecraft. Over the span of about 3 weeks, a user by the name of Chris the Cow managed to build some of the most beautiful parts of our universe, and used a mod that allowed him to paint with light to give a visual effect that was absolutely breathtaking. And this was it. He managed to build the pillars of creation, our own solar system with all of the planets, entire galaxies, a supermassive black hole, and even the entire observable universe. One of the greatest Minecraft mega builds.
At one point, this special liquid was the most broken thing in Terraria, allowing you to skip Terraria's
Special
hardest
liquid.
part. But it's a liquid, so how does that work? When a player enters Shimmer, they begin phasing through blocks, and this will keep happening until there's an open area beneath the player. And as this happened, you couldn't take damage. So user V8NOM99 discovered that if you Shimmer phase while fighting daytime Empress of Light, her instant kill attacks actually couldn't hit you. And if you had enough blocks beneath you and summoning weapons, well, you get a super...
What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking...
They were in church.
The Motorola Edge.
If you clicked on this video, I'm sure of one of two things. You either grew up playing games like these, or you just like obscure trivia.
It's going! It's going! Whoa! Of this stupid tree! Whoa! Will you jump already? Ooh, Muffin!
Yeah.
I'm not talking to chipmunks.
So, how's that working for you, Dave? What's this thing?
Hey! Stop doing it! Turn that off!
Hey, Dave, do all humans have houses that smell like sweat socks? Dave likes to wear... No. Help! Crazy robot! Help! It's after me! Hey, Dave.
Simon!
Whoopsie. Hey, here's trouble. Fire in the hole!
What are you guys doing?
Come to Papa. Hey, where'd it go?
Christmas, Christmas time is near. I want a hula hoop.
Theodore vacuumed up Alvin. Alvin! Dave, help! How do you feel about an indoor pool? Stay calm. And there goes Theodore. We use them to mop up the water. Good idea, right?
Like me!
Ah! There's this new thing. It's called knocking. Yeah.
Alvin!
You owe me big time. Tick-tock, Dave. Better bust a move. Really? Because Dave says we need our sleep. Up, and away. Whoa! Alvin! Come on, pal! You drive like my grandmother! Whoa! Hey, Dave.
Spit it out.
Mm-mm.
Spit it out.
No! What are you doing? I was about to beat my high score.
Too bad.
And now you're...
Major rock stars. He also, David, said that we should be making $20 a day. Kids, Dave, or rats?
What?
Well, Uncle Ian says we're like his family. I do have one rule. That there are no rules.
Cool. Prepare to taste the fury of my vengeance. Don't make me laugh. Yeah. Your kung fu. Hey, give me that. Let go, Alvin. Oh, come on. You got this right. Uh-oh. Why didn't the airbags deploy? Theodore, don't go into the light.
Dave says that touring is no life for a kid.
For a normal kid, you guys are superstars.
Yes!
Shotgun!
Hit the road!
Whoa! If the chipmunks like crunchy nibbles, your pet will love them.
Don't stop, get it, drop it, hide it.
You three sound like you've been gargling nails.
Hello, Nova.
Someone was detected at the front door.
I don't have any of those skins like that though. Found a partner. I don't have any of those skins like that though. You don't even have like meow skulls? Oh wait. What? You don't have the gunner skin? I have meow skulls. And a gummy. Yeah, I'm meow skulls. Yes. Wait, let me see what's on. Let me see it, Mason. I have this one and this one. I have the emo one. No, not that one. What do you mean you just said meow skulls? You bitch, retard. The one I'm wearing. That's a grown man. You guys have the gunner skin? I have Malik, bro. What? He looks like a farmer. Malik? This guy, bro? He looks like Rod Wave. Wow, what is his hand skin? I bet. Let's use that skin, man. Wait, you guys have man cake? Wait, I'm gonna put on my jacked up skin. No, Brayden, put the skin that Mason had on. What do you mean? I don't know what that is. Oh, not that default. I want the other one. Order the llama one. Then we have to do a tough back bling. Oh, do you have that skin, Mason? No. Oh my god. We'll do the Goldilocks. With I should do the drummies. Smash a lantern. No back bling, Brady. Alright. What pickaxe? I'll do... I don't know what pickaxe to do. Wait, do you have the shooting star staff? Yeah. We can use that one. Alright. The star one? No, the shooting star staff. I don't know what that is. Yeah, okay. Shooting star? Actually, I might have that. Is that like the galaxy one?
Wait, do you have the toe pickaxe?
No.
No. We all have to be a skin that we all have. Mason, what skin should we make? Yeah. Brayden, you have the aura.
What?
You have the aura skin?
No. Actually, yeah, I do. This one? Yeah. I'm gonna take the style though. No, yeah, let's do a style that you guys have. Yeah. I'm gonna do the charming. I'm gonna do the charming one. That one sucks. Yeah, that one was disgusting. Just do the one. That one was just a cap on it. Alright. Do the one I do it. Winter Hunter. Yeah, Winter Hunter is better. And check out the Star one. Alright, I'll keep the Coral Cruiser. Icebreaker? Icebreaker or Star one? Star one! Okay. I don't have Icebreaker. Okay, I have Star one now. I didn't really have. What about the contrail? What's the contrail? Forward. Yes, I have a Star Crash. I have the Magnor Observer. You have the Star Crash? Star Crash or Magnor Force board? I'm gonna use the Renegade Blaze for the Solar Griffin. I'm using the Coral Cruiser. I'm using Silver Eye Griffin. What are we doing? Silver Eye Griffin. That's what I'm doing. Leaving on a plane in the fast toxicity. What?
Can you pull up what was on your agenda from school to show me, please?
What?
Can you pull up a copy of your school agenda? You never plugged in the Chromebook. Plug in the Chromebook and I want to see your agenda since you didn't go to school because I feel really guilty right now. I feel like you should be learning.
I don't know how to get there. I can't write anything down. No, it's not. They don't write anything down in the agenda anymore. It's okay. I should fucking shot myself. I told you long ago. It's basically what the jerker dicks around. No, from nothing down. Get your soul to shine.
Hyphen private dating chat girls red heart. Hyphen private dating chat girls smiling face with hearts. Hyphen private dating chat girls 91.
Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. Bro, I will wreck your ears. Get the hell out of here. Bro, I will wreck your ears. Get the hell out of here. Bro, I will wreck your ears. Get the hell out of here. That's what I thought, you fuck. That's what I thought, you fuck.
Vaping can expose you to toxic chemicals that can irreversibly damage your lungs and the team.
A glance at your phone is the same as this.
Back in the ancient stone age of cable television, during the breaks between the very educational programs I would watch, there were commercials. Now, 95% of the time, you would probably see regular commercials, like this, or this,
Totally appealing.
maybe this. You know, ads that are trying to sell you a product. However, outside of all those adverts, there were... this website sucks. Very few commercials that wouldn't try selling you a product. Rather, it tries to make you a better person. A commercial that is designed to keep you and everyone around you safe from any harmful behavior. PSAs, public service announcements, are ads that are supposed to spark a message. Spread awareness of sore subjects that you or someone you know might be taken a part of. To sum it up, the ad usually wants to prevent people...
Where's my iPad? Playing Rocket League Season 8. 2 kills. Right off the bat.
Oh, that wasn't a fart.
Cyber here, you can do almost anything with it.
A glance at your phone is the same as this.
Back in the ancient stone age of cable television, during the breaks between the very educational programs I would watch, there were commercials. Now, 95% of the time, you would probably see regular commercials, like this, or this,
Totally appealing.
maybe even this. You know, ads that are trying to sell you a product. However, outside of all those adverts, there were... this website sucks. Very few commercials that wouldn't try selling you a product. Rather, it tries to make you a better person. A commercial that is designed to keep you and everyone around you safe from any harmful behavior. PSAs. PSAs, public service announcements, are ads that are supposed to spark a message and helpful. Not for me, but definitely for other people out there. Because the main theme I've noticed that is being pushed in all of these PSAs I've seen is fear. Almost every PSA I've ever seen shows a disturbing reality, seeing the consequences of people's actions, all because they were doing something they weren't supposed to do, or because they wanted a cheap thrill. Example, those anti-smoking ads always rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I personally like it fast and done in seconds. And I'm talking about the ones that would be mad quiet, and they would be filming an old person in their house with lung cancer. I did not like those ads. Not because it was sad, but because it was so awkward to watch. You know, when watching them, it felt like I was at a retirement home. You know what I mean? And then make it even worse, you can never understand anything they were saying because they always had those Daft Punk voice boxes in their neck. It's so awkward, bro. And to top it all off, the commercial would always end with them dying. Like, with no fail. The commercial would always end like... It's even funnier that most of these PSAs would only play on children's channels. Because those are the only channels I was watching back then. Like, I'll just be watching SpongeBob, and then commercial break comes, and now they're telling me not to do crack. Great. Now I'm going to do it just to spite you. And I'm not saying all of these PSAs are bad. It's just that there are some that are unintentionally funny. Some of these ads just come off as goofy. Like, you can't take them seriously. Like that classic Michael Jordan one, where he's talking like Mike Tyson the entire time.
You got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you.
And the more classic Mario one, where he tells kids that you'll be doomed for all of eternity if you touch a blunt.
Because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Although that one was great, my personal favorite Mario one was from the ending of that one Mario cartoon episode where Bowser's kids changed the color of the mushroom people to make them all racist against each other. And it works. Even Mario and Luigi turned racist. And right after a whole race war was about to start, Princess Peach was like, hey, yo, don't do this. And they said, okay. And then everyone comes to find out that Bowser's Koopalings are responsible for changing everyone's color and manipulating them this whole time. Damn Koopas. Always wanting and spreading violence. You know, even though they only make up 13%, anyways, they all learn not to be racist to themselves, and they also learn that it's not about the color of their skin, but it's about the content of their character. Unless they're Koopas. After a lesson learned, Luigi asked the hard-hitting question.
Think they'll ever learn that lesson in the real world? Yeah, when humans get as smart as mushrooms.
Well, in that case, If Mario doesn't even believe in us, then we might as well go all out. Go berserk. I know this is not really a PSA, but it's a PSA type lesson throughout the entire episode. Like, remember those PSA episodes they had in kid shows back in the day that were mostly about stopping bullying? I hated them. Don't tell me what to do. I've also seen those PSAs where the message flies over your head. It's so vague that you can't even tell what it's trying to say, or at least kids wouldn't understand the message.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Wait, that's it? This is not enough info, bro. And what if I like fried eggs? You're basically telling me I'm gonna have a delicious time. And there are some ads that were just completely out of pocket. Like, they would not hold back in any kind of way just to prevent you from doing something. Like, I've seen some PETA PSAs. Yeah, PETA, the people that really care about animals, they be making some weird PSAs, man. Like, I just seen one that equates domestic violence and bullying to killing a fish.
Look at what you made me do! Look at me!
Bro, what is this ad? What am I supposed to feel? Guilt? If you wanted me to feel guilty, you should have chose a better animal, like a fish. Who cares about a fish? I don't care about their screams. They taste delicious. You should have chose a dog or a hamster. Like, I would have felt bad for that. But a fish? Fuck fish. All fish could be made into fish sticks or Swedish fish, whatever they make fish out of. And I'll still eat them. They all look goofy anyway. And I also found this other PETA ad. And the beginning of it is just common gold.
When I grow up, I want to be as strong as my dad.
Like, come on. You did that on purpose. Ain't no way. But the worst PSA I've seen yet was astounding. It had my jaw on the ground like a cartoon character. Like, I found this very real PSA from 1992 by the PDFA saying that doing drugs is equivalent to slavery. Drugs is the new slavery.
Almost 400 years ago, African Americans were brought to this continent in chains, stripped of their dignity, torn from their families. They never surrendered till they were free. Don't dishonor them by becoming a slave to heroin, cocaine, and crack. Make no mistake, drug abuse is the new slavery.
Who thought this was a good idea? Who did this? Who approved of this? Like, this ad had to go through teams, multiple teams of people, and every one of them said, yeah, nothing wrong here. This is great. I can only imagine them saying, like, yeah, this is the one. This is the one that will stop kids from doing the Zaza or whatever they say these days, especially those chocolate people. I mean, we're just trying to help them not be stupid. That's how I like to imagine it happened. But they probably used a different word other than chocolate people. This ad is just insane. And PSAs like the ones I just showed, I don't think will prevent anyone from smoking or being racist. Honestly, the only thing that would stop me from sparking up is if I were to see, I don't know, Pink Batch rapping about not smoking on a PSA. But that doesn't exist, man. That will never happen.
Smoking right.
Oh my God.
Smoking all stealthy?
You can't be. Even though I went over a few janky PSAs, most PSAs are actually really good and deliver its message quite effectively. Let me put it like this. PSAs are a different breed. Most of the time, they usually come out as a dachshund, golden retriever, or corgi. But sometimes they come out as a chihuahua, or whatever these things are. You know what I mean? Anyways, I've said my piece here. You get the gist. I'm in love with you. In conclusion, smoke everything.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me.
Animals are a very crucial part to our world and ecosystem. There's the bees that give us honey, the ants that help us provide healthy soil, the wasps who have no reason to exist other than to make our lives harder. All animals have a role, and the roles for some of these animals are now to be our little companions. In other terms, our pets. Now, I love animals. I love all of them, well, most of them. some of them, actually a few of them. I love a couple types of animals, but any kind of animal that is made into food, I don't love you. I love you on my plate, but not as a pet. The only time I can see myself taking care of a pig is if that pig is going to be in my stove for the next month. I know that bacon is going to be scrumptious. Don't get me wrong, I believe in animals' rights. The right for them to be in my McChicken. But enough with the tangents. This video is about pets and my thoughts on it. I don't like pets. I don't like pets. Currently, right now in 2022, I would not get a pet. Not because I feel like I need to focus on other things, but overall, most pets you can get nowadays suck. People even be trying to get more exotic pets to make it more interesting. But nah, your pet still sucks. Rhinoceros, really. And I'm saying this from experience. I've had a lot of pets in my life, and almost all of them I've had a bad experience with. Not because I was a bad owner. I showed these animals the world, yet they delivered me mud in return. So instead of reflecting on what I could have done better to be a better owner, I'm blaming my pet's entire people being the worst pet option out there. I can only think of one good pet option if you want a pet. And the rest of the animals belong in the wild to get eaten. Circle of lifestyle. In this video, I'll be discussing all the bad pet options, and at the end, I'll talk about the best and worst pet to get. Of course, I won't be talking about every single type of pet in existence, but just the ones that stick out to me. Alright, so first up we got fish, specifically goldfish. Now, I don't know who made it a trend to make these bottom feeders your pet, but it's probably the man that created standardized tests, because goldfish are easily one of the most useless pets you could get. Not only do they just swim around and not do shit, but them niggas will die the same week of you getting them. They just die like a Thanos snapping a heartbeat before you can even get the chance of them being your friend. The reason why they die so quickly is because of the new water in their new bowl is supposedly bad for them. And not only that, them dudes will die in just a 2-degree difference in their new water. So now you gotta buy all this new junk to keep them niggas breathing. Now, goldfish activists out there might be like, well, why won't you buy the new tank equipment? Bruh, it's a goldfish. The hell do I look like buying $100, $200 worth of fish equipment for a pet I paid 10 cents for at my local Dollar Tree where the homeless people hang out? That is not an equal exchange. Plus, it's a fish. They don't do nothing. This ain't SpongeBob where the fish could be rocket scientists or Discord mods. No, this is just a regular foreign fish looking at me with those lifeless eyes. You can't tell me that thing has a soul. So goldfish are respectfully a garbage pet. Now let's move on to another small rope.
Sweet tarts.
Candy, that's just one thing. But I got sweet tarts ropes that are both sweet.
Hamsters. Now, hamsters are actually one of the pets I've had experience with myself. And spoiler alert, it was not a happy ending. I have had one hamster in my life back in 6th grade. I named him Tony. I was so happy when we got Tony. I was jumping around all excited. You think I just ate coochie for the first time. But no, I just got a $10 hamster at PetSmart. And I treated this hamster like the world, man. I fed him every day and gave him water, and I would watch him eat because I just loved him that much. I would play with him in his little hamster ball every day, you know, running around, telling each other little dark, dirty secrets. And we got him this 2-story tall cage with a fancy wheel in it he could run around in. So he was living and sleeping comfortably, too. This hamster was living in luxury. If he could, he would have been bragging about his new life to his hamster homies back at PetSmart. This man was living the best life possible. And then, the next day, the motherfucker was dead. That's right. 4 days after I got him Tony, that nigga died, bro, out of nowhere. He was just dead. It was only 4 days, bro. I just got him on a Tuesday, and he died the same week on a Saturday. I don't even know how he died. Did he choke on something? I really don't know. I remember going downstairs, carrying his lifeless corpse in my hands, boo-hoo crying to my mom, telling her, Mom, Tony's dead, Mom. Tony died. We gave Tony a proper burial, boo-hoo crying to my mom, telling her, Mom, Tony's dead, Mom. Tony died. We gave Tony a proper burial, the trash bag. But yeah, that's why hamsters as pets suck. I can't trust an animal that will put me in that much grief in such a short amount of time. Pets that can die that easily off of nothing shouldn't be pets. It's like the same thing with rabbits. They get scared once and then they die. Like if you take a step forward a little too loudly, they just have a heart attack. That's why rabbits and hamsters are bad pets. R.I.P. Tony. The other kind of animals I would never have as pets are exotic animals. Animals like snakes, spiders, and whatever this is. Monkeys are cool. I feel like if you have or want any of these as your pet, you're asking for a shorter lifespan. Especially if you get a lion or a tiger. Like, I've seen people on social media have, like, actual lions and tigers. Bro, like, what's wrong with you? I don't trust no animal that could just snap one day and be like, you know what? I want to eat you now. And I can't do nothing about it. Like, what am I going to do? Square up with a lion? Hell no, I'm not. And also, if you own a tarantula, you're most likely a serial killer. I didn't make the rules, but your parents should check your backpack every day before you go to school. Also, some people's pets are just animals from the woods. I've seen people have pet squirrels, pet raccoons, pet foxes, pet deer, and I know every single owner of those pets has rabies. It's like they just leave the door open, and whatever walks in, they're just gonna call it their new pet. Those are wild animals, not house pets. If I go to your house and see a raccoon in that bitch, I'm calling animal control. I'm snitching tonight. I'm snitching tonight. And speaking of unwanted and horrible house pets, let me talk about the second worst pet someone could get before I talk about the best and worst. A turtle. Fuck turtles. They gotta be the most boring butt juice of a pet someone can get. And I'm speaking from experience. For my entire lifetime, I've had 3 turtles, and all of them can go eat my ass. Besides Mary, but I'll talk about that later. So why did I have so many turtles during my life if I hated them so much? It's because my mom always went to the woods, because we had a woods in our backyard, and picked these niggas up and kept them as pets. Don't blame me. Blame my mom for my hatred of turtles. She was literally kidnapping them from their natural environment. Peter, come get her. Anyways, the first turtle hostage my mom brought home was back when I was in, like, elementary school. She was just like, hey, look, I got this turtle. And it was indeed a turtle. She got a tank for them, some rocks, and a very turtle environment. And back then, I didn't really care that much because, well, it was a fucking turtle. What am I supposed to do with it? Play with it? It can't run or anything. Like, it's boring. It's a boring turtle. My mom took care of the turtle every day until its death a few years later. I don't even remember the turtle's name. So that was a 0 out of 10 experience. Then not too long later, my mom found 2 more turtles. One of them named Mary, who was just a normal turtle. Then the other one, which we'll call Godzilla, because this turtle was a straight up menace. I don't even know how my mom caught this thing, because he was huge and a snapping turtle. Like, those things will try to bite you if you get anywhere near it. Like, remember that episode of Amazing World of Gumball with that insane snapping turtle? Bro, I owned that turtle at one point. That thing was inside my house. So we got them both 2 separate tanks because we don't want that monster anywhere near Mary. And for a period of time, they were just turtles doing boring turtle shit. Then one day, Mary had baby eggs. Yay! I mean, as much as I think turtles are the scum of the earth, I do like to appreciate the beauty of life. But yeah, it was a celebration. This was like the first time I ever gave a damn about a turtle in my life. And it was still the usual for the next week or something. Keep in mind that Godzilla is in its own tank, separate, next to Mary's tank. Fast forward like a week later, and it's nighttime. We all sleeping, having a good night's sleep. Just another night at the trial camp. Then the next morning, we wake up, and what do we see? Godzilla was in Mary's tank. How the hell did he get there? I still don't understand how he got inside Mary's tank. Did he jump? Can turtles jump? This didn't even seem physically possible to happen. But it happened. It literally makes no sense. But it gets worse. Mary was on the other side of the tank, scared shitless of Godzilla, and her eggs were gone. This nigga Godzilla ate her eggs, her children. I was kerfunkled to see this. Best believe we got rid of that turtle. That turtle came from hell itself. That's why I don't like no turtles. They're evil, and if they're not evil, they're boring. The only reason why I'm not saying F Mary, because she got her kids taken away from her by Satan itself. I feel bad for Mary, but still, fuck them turtles. I wish turtles were more like that high turtle from Finding Nemo, but reality is often disappointing. But I've been talking a lot.
It's like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road.
Jump on all different types of pets from all different types of species, but I have yet to talk about the best pet someone could own. But before I do, I want you to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm just kidding. I don't give a rat's ass if you do. But if you do, I'll kiss you in the ribs. Dogs are the best pets. Arguably the only good pets. Dogs are the reason why the world isn't complete dog shit. And they don't call them man's best friend for no reason. Dogs are the most cute and adorable pet you could ask for. They are all cute. None of them are hideous like a turtle. There's like 1 million dog breeds, and all of them are the cutest things you will ever come across. And God be dropping new dog DLCs every day. Like, look at this dog. I ain't never seen a dog like that in my life. But best believe I'm going to welcome it with open arms. Dogs are also very easy to train and are very caring. If you have a dog that always be acting up and never listens, you ain't trained it right. Or you own a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas can burn it out. And also, just to throw this out there, in TV shows and movies, when a dog dies, we all cry and get sad. We don't feel that for any other animal. Example, Marley and me gotta have one of the saddest moments in recorded history. Now switch out Marley with a squirrel. I ain't crying for no damn squirrel. What do I look like, a squirrelologist? That's gotta be the worst job to have on this planet. But for real, they really are the best, though. If you want a pet that shows you love and affection and is there for you no matter what, plays with you, gives you kisses, and treats you like the world, then that's not your pet. That's your friend. Dogs are your friends and family. And there ain't nothing like a great bond between you and your dog. Your dog will always love you until the day it passes on. And when it does, you feel like you've lost a member in your own blood family. Because that's how much you love them niggas, man. They are truly a blessing in plain sight. And pit bulls don't eat babies. They are goats, too. By the way, I hate goats. And with that being said, of me praising the ever love of the greatest pet to get, dogs. I fucking hate cats. They are the worst pet ever. Cats are the worst animal on this planet, let alone pet. They do nothing but get annoyed off of everything. Never wanted to be touched, looked at, or disturbed in any kind of way. And when you do disturb them, they get mad. They just thrive off of negativity. And when they're not angry, they just sitting around and do nothing. Nothing. They don't play. They don't acknowledge your existence. They just there. Then you try to have fun with them, they get mad at you. Like, why are you angry? I'm trying to love you, and you mad. All you do is sit around all day acting like you pay the bills. You are a cat. You are worthless. Yet you're walking around like you the shit. These cats got me fucked up. Oh, my mama, these cats got me fucked up. I'm beefing with cats. Next time I see one, it's on sight. And those hairless cats, oh my God, imagine owning a hairless cat. You gotta be a creep if you do. You probably have 15 Vietnamese children in your basement making Nikes or something. You a messed up person if you own a hairless cat. I hate all cats with a passion. I would rather get a 20-foot long king cobra snake, so venomous that when you touch it, it gives you syphilis, than to ever get a cat as a pet. My God, these cats just make me... Whoa, I hate them. I hate them. Fuck Garfield. Fuck Hello Kitty. Fuck cats. End of discussion. And also, I'm allergic. I hope this was very informative information for you if you were thinking about getting a new pet. Just get a dog. You will be happy. And if you're allergic to them, sucks to be you. I did not expect this video to be as long as it is. And I didn't even talk about my dogs that I had in my past. So, if you made it this far in this video, congratulations. Because I'm about to show you something you ain't never seen before. As a gift from me to you. You see that? That's a gorilla in a top hat. Like and share this video. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. He sold his soul.
My dad taught us we had to be bilingual. What he really meant was code switching.
Welcome to the next episode of Here to Help.
If the pandemic brings about the end of the open office, I think that will be a blessing.
Do you guys realize what we have here?
Women.
Do you women realize what we have here?
Just say y'all.
Do y'all realize
That this could change everything?
you have a valuable product? Capital, smarts, and you
that you failed so utterly and completely. I get it. We're just a couple of mouth-breathing dirt humpers.
Down here, you gotta get messy and move fast.
At least I didn't blow all of our seed money.
When are you gonna let that go? That's in the past.
That was 10 minutes ago.
Business decision! Just kill them.
An invasion by a rival weapons manufacturer and empires, and it's not even lunch.
The remaining small chance of success depends entirely on your ability to work together and find cohesion as a team.
It's hero time.
You're ready to become human, don't you like?
Oh, I didn't understand what the rules were. Waluigi has a red shell, and Splatoon gave through a red shell. Red shell. Yeah! Okay, so there's Rosalina, and then there's Shy Guy, and there's Daisy. No, Shy Guy. Oh, yeah. And then there's Mario, and he used Mushroom, and then there's Rosalina. Oh, I don't know, Yellow. Oh, man. That was horrible. Not fun at all. Alright.
Surprised you won't sugar. You're so kind.
Cars is a Pixar classic with a list of Easter eggs and hidden details a mile long. Take a look at some of our favorites and see what you missed the first time around. Lightning McQueen, voiced by Owen Wilson, is the rookie racing extraordinaire on the road to greatness. First stop, the Piston Cup. Take a look at Lightning in the opening race. Like the rest of him, Lightning McQueen's back end is plastered with his sponsor Rusty's branding, including a yellow stripe which reads medicated bumper ointment. But did you know that the bumper stripe itself has extra significance? Since this is Lightning's first Piston Cup race, it's tradition for racers to display a yellow rookie stripe on their rear end bumpers. Looks like the Rusty's team took advantage of the situation. And there's more to see at the Piston Cup. See if you can spot car number 84. It's white with the Apple logo. This is a cool little Easter egg, because the late Steve Jobs, co-founder, chief executive, and chairman of Apple Computer, previously owned Pixar. And the car's number? Another hidden detail. Apple released the Macintosh, the first widely sold personal computer, which revolutionized Apple as a company in what year? 1984, of course. But check out who else is on the track. McQueen's biggest competitor is a car called Chick Hicks, played by Michael Keaton. He's He's a stock car who doesn't care who he has to run over on his way to the top. Feeling the heat from Lightning Chick creates a dangerous pileup in the hopes of wrecking McQueen's chances of a win. Dodging all the wreckage, Lightning bounces off an overturned car's tires and takes to the skies. In mid-air, he flashes his lucky sticker at his fans, but more interestingly, he sticks out his tongue. This is the unmistakable trademark of basketball great Michael Jordan. When he stuck his tongue out on the basketball court, you knew he meant business. Believe it or not, he's not the only one the artists make a reference to with Lightning's tongue. Every now and then, Lightning McQueen's tongue pops out when he's thinking really hard, a characteristic shared with none other than writer-director John Lasseter, and his trait incorporated into the movie by some animators who wanted to poke a little fun at him. Here's another fun Lasseter-inspired fact. Did you know that it was John Lasseter's idea to put the eyes into the characters up on the windshield instead of in the car's headlights, like was done in most cartoons? He and the Pixar animators decided this choice made the characters more expressive. This isn't the first time Disney used this design, though. It was largely influenced by the Disney cartoon Susie the Little Blue Coupe, which just so happens to be one of Lasseter's favorites. Don't blink, or you might just miss this next Easter egg. During the montage when Mac is driving Lightning McQueen to California, keep an eye on the phone lines. Did you catch him? As the camera zooms along, you can briefly see and hear the birds from the Pixar short For the Birds. Listen to this. Singer-songwriter John Mayer covered this classic song Route 66 in the closing credits. But did you know the production wanted to use a little-known version of the song by legendary rock and roll pioneer Chuck Berry? Berry's record company didn't even realize his version of the song existed, and now it's got a second life thanks to the montage when Lightning McQueen gets his Radiator Springs makeover. The Rusty's brothers, Rusty and Dusty, sure seem to be larger-than-life characters, but in fact their voices are performed by real-life brothers, Tom and Ray Magliosi, who hosted a Radio Hall of Fame talk show called Car Talk. The catchphrase, "Don't drive like my brother," was first made popular on their show. On his way to Los Angeles, Lightning accidentally gets detoured to the sleepy town of Radiator Springs in a chase that leads him to tearing up the town's road. When he finally gets caught, the sheriff says, "Boy, you're in a heap of trouble." This is the signature line from Dodge commercials featuring actor Joe Higgins as the sheriff, which aired in the early 1970s.
Good, a lot of trouble, boy.
And there's another detail about the sheriff you might have missed. Did you notice the strange metal rods poking out from under the sheriff's car? They aren't just some character flourish, they actually fulfill a function. They're called curb detectors. And back in the 40s and 50s, these springy devices would make a scraping sound to let you know you were parking a proper distance from the curb. Since the sheriff is a 1949 Mercury, it makes sense to see this outdated but authentic feature on the police cruiser. Another fun little fact about the detectors, they were also called curb feelers, which happens to be the name of a shop in the Radiator Springs flashback sequence. Like the ill-fated town, the feelers went out of fashion in the 60s, but keep your eyes on the road. You never know when you might find a classic car with the feature installed for old time's sake. And speaking of keeping your eye on things, did you catch this? Luigi is the '59 Fiat 500 who runs the tire shop. Luigi's Casa della Tires in Radiator Springs. A fan of the European circuit, he dreams one day of servicing Ferraris. He's such a fan, in fact, that his license plate holds a hidden secret. The numbers read 445-108. No, that isn't a model of Ferrari. It's even more obscure than that. The numbers are actually the latitude and longitude for the main Ferrari factory in Modena, Italy. And there's another Radiator Springs resident with his own secrets. Perhaps the most influential citizen of Radiator Springs is Doc Hudson, better known by racing fans as the fabulous Hudson Hornet. He's voiced by acting legend and racing aficionado Paul Newman. In Doc's heyday, he won 2 national championships, but eventually left racing after a dangerous crash. This detail isn't based on Newman, but on the real-life NASCAR pioneer Herb Thomas, who drove Hudson Hornets to 2 national titles, and also quit racing after dangerous crashes. But we're not ready to leave Radiator Springs yet. Did you notice the mountain range visible behind Radiator Springs? It looks like the back ends of Cadillacs sticking out of the ground. In the movie, this is called Cadillac Range. But can you believe this is inspired by a real place? It's based on an actual landmark known as Cadillac Ranch, an installation of half-buried, nose-down Cadillacs near Amarillo, Texas. Also, take a look at the Cozy Cone Motel. Its design is based on the famous Wigwam motels along Route 66 in Holbrook, Arizona, and Rialto, California. These motels featured individual cabins shaped like teepees, and even the name is a hidden reference. Cozy Cone was inspired by the Cozy Dog Drive-In, located in Springfield, Illinois, which claims to be the birthplace of the corn dog. Of course, you can't talk about the Cozy Cone in Radiator Springs without talking about its owner, Sally Carrera. Sally is the Porsche 911 Carrera who catches lightning's eye. Though she now runs the Cozy Cone, back in her earlier California days, she was a lawyer, and the details of her character development actually run even deeper. Her profession as an attorney is a reference to Portia, a nickname for female lawyers, which comes from a character.
This always happens when the husband...
This man has the world record highest jump. He can make it on top of the bar and land on 1 foot. The guy in the back can crawl the furthest on his hands. This man has the world record highest jump. He can make it on top of the bar and land on 1 foot. The guy in the back can crawl the furthest on his hands. This man has the world record highest jump. He can make it on top of the bar and land on 1 foot. The guy in the back can crawl the furthest on his hands. This man has the world record highest jump. He can make it on top of the bar and land on 1 foot. The guy in the back can crawl the furthest on his hands. This man has the world record highest jump. He can make it on top of the bar and land on 1 foot. The guy in the back can crawl the furthest on his hands. This man has the world record highest jump. He can make it on top of the bar and land on 1 foot. The guy in the back can crawl the furthest on his hands.
Give me that, loser. Wow, are you crying over a drink? Cry, baby.
Do you really think I'm crying because of the drink?
Well, yeah.
My girl cheated on me with you.
Sucks to suck.
I'm about to end this bully's whole career. Well, I was just trying to end it all.
What do you mean?
I poisoned my drink.
You poison your...
Out of small Lego bricks, and they all do something a little different. This one's got a little man living inside of it. This one is literally magic. You open it up, you see the ocean, shake it up, shake the pieces around. Now it has space in there. And this one is actually just disguised as a Lego brick to lull you into a false sense of security so that it can eat you. I built these big Lego bricks out of small Lego bricks, and they all do something a little different. This one's got a little man living inside of it. This one is literally magic. You open it up, you see the ocean, shake it up, shake the pieces around. Now it has space in there.
You don't think it's important to say no to drugs and alcohol? Well, it's just not that simple. How is it not that simple? Drugs are addictive. They cause crime and death, and they also prop up the U.S. economy. I said quiet. What are you talking about? Wait, are you familiar with gross domestic product? It's the total bulk money spent. I know what gross domestic product is. I mean, I definitely signed something that says it'd be great if people didn't get addicted to drugs, but people are addicted to drugs, and in order to get the drugs, they have to buy them, right? And that drug dealer has to feed his family. They're innocent, they can't starve, can they?
No.
They need a house and clothes, and the family's car. There's even this theory that says drug money was the only thing that prevented the collapse of the global economy in 2008. You don't think it's important to say no to drugs and alcohol? Well, it's just not that simple. simple. How is it not that simple? Drugs are addictive. They cause crime and death, and they also prop up the U.S. economy. I said quiet.
Have you ever wondered how some people are able to draw without making mistakes? Well, here's the secret that they don't. Billy from Stranger Things? Billy from Stranger Things?
Who was Mr. Beast's first subscriber? The first candidate we have is Chris Tyson, one of Mr. Beast's friends. He's been Mr. Beast's friend since mid.
My thumb always gets tired trying to get more pressure from my hose. So let's invent a better solution.
William Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. Portia, Portia. Get it? If you like that reference, you're going to love the next one. If you're a fan of movies, then you might know about the Wilhelm scream. It's a sound effect from the Warner Brothers library that has famously popped up in everything from Star Wars to Beauty and the Beast since its first recording for the 1951 movie Distant Drums. You probably even heard it if you don't know you have. During Lightning's first Dinoco fantasy, he fantasizes about starring in a big-budget action film, Lightning Storm. The Wilhelm scream can be heard when the first car on the freeway on-ramp disintegrates. If you're a true Pixar fan, this isn't the first time you've seen the Dinoco brand either. But do you remember where? The Dinoco brand was actually first seen in Toy Story as the brand at the gas station where Woody and Buzz get separated from Andy and have their famous confrontation. Other memorable Pixar references make appearances in Cars too. And in the case of the end credits, it's hilariously obvious. During the end credits, the characters head to the book.
How rabid was Tim Michaels over Listen for yourself. You willing to support exceptions for rape or incest? That's correct. Tim
Babe, bro. Babe. Shut the fuck. Look it up. In the proper way. If you don't know how to conjugate, maybe you fuck like us. Maybe you're fine. People mocking on the can I give the deal? That's what we were. The people who were. That was the word. We're not users in this case. Our works out letters. Maybe you do those bad too. They do everything like this. Like this. Taking it out. You're doing well. Friends. Yes, you literally didn't get out of bed. You literally made a crowbar right in your head.
New Toy Mini Brands Gold Rush. Plus limited edition minis will you find. The rush is on. Grocery Room. If you sleep on your side,
I'm lazy today.
You will never get this. You will never get this.
Okay, this was a missed opportunity. You could have said vulgar display of meowers, and you didn't. Here's a window. Here's my respect for you. Oh no. EA bought Motorhead? No. Seriously, you have to pay to unlock Lemmy? You know what? I was gonna get the Slipknot game and metalheads are violent psychopaths. Metalheads. Yeah. For what it's worth, though, I really am a violent psychopath. And after all, you're my wonder. I'll tell you what, I freaking love this guitar. Lava Guitars are the sponsors for today's video, but even if they weren't, I would be praising this guitar left, right, and center. It's a smart acoustic. You got your control screen at the top of the guitar. It's got a built-in preamp with built-in effects. Try something nice and reverby. No amp required. This sound is coming out of the guitar itself. You don't even need to plug it in to get effects. Same with that is freaking cool. And there's even a built-in looper. Check. You can even download loops created by other people from the Lava Plus app. What? Yeah. I got the link in the description for you if you want to learn more about the Lava guitars, maybe get one of your own. And when you do, go to the Lava Plus app and find me by my username, CBT. I uploaded my own little loop for you guys to try out and mess around with. Thank you, Lava Guitars, for sponsoring and for this sick guitar. Hard to believe we've all been in quarantine for an entire school song. You know, Taylor Swift has a song that's like 9 minutes long. That's like the longest song ever. Zodiac signs, where do you pick up your guitar? Really? Is this up for debate? Either B or C. What kind of psychopath picks up their guitar like D? Serenade me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm leaving. I don't date psychopaths. Oh, but you do. It's so true, though. Oh, one fart and the whole thing just... Oh. Oh, what? Oh. Lars Ulrich this god-awful metal music, so I turned it down, and he legit made an illegal U-turn and took my ass right back home without saying a word. Okay, look. It's your first date. All she did was turn the volume down. You don't turn around and take her home. You kick her ass out of the car where you stand, and she can walk home. Well, that I didn't need to see. Real-life Tarzan who lived in the jungle for 41 years had no idea when it existed. Real-life Tarzan and Dream Theater fans. Oh, that's harsh. Oh, man. Hold on, I gotta Google quick. What are women? Metal elitists. Nice opinion. Too bad it's not the same as mine. Nickelback are gonna be heavier than the crapcore bands you're into at the moment. No, that is actually true. Think about it. Bring Me the Horizon used to be heavy as balls, and now they're essentially One Direction if One Direction was softer. This is Sandpit Turtle. Play that funky music, German boy. The guy brings the girl home. She's getting undressed and sees his recording interface, and she leaves. I literally use that for recording. This meme is inaccurate. I can't even get a girl in the door. Like, they don't even have time to see my recording interface. All they need to see is my face. Hello! Marilyn Manson has become the auntie that always asks you when you're going to settle down and have children. And also
Hello.
and has never... Marilyn, like, they don't even have time to see my recording interface. All they need to see is my face. Hello! Marilyn Manson has become the auntie that always asks you when you're going to settle down and have children. And also lives down the street and has never married. And is a really good cook, but has plastic wrapped around all of her furniture. And is also very good at gardening. Poor Marilyn Manson, original Antichrist superstar. Wait, Smoke on the Water isn't 035 anymore? My life is a lie. Which do you own? The very first one? I got a few of my Ernie Ball Majesties. Excuse me. Does this mean nothing to you? If you do band stuff, then bands and stuff happen with good band people stuff. Did he say that? Oh my god, wow. Wow! The cowardly Hetfield. Hard to swallow pills. You're a wonderful musician and have come very far from where you started. Ugh, compliments make me uncomfortable. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Bob Dylan, drummer of Metallica, of course. You know what's funny? A lot of people would read this and be like, oh yes, that's a very good quote, Bob Dylan, who is the drummer
I'm
of
going
Metallica.
for
That is
Infinity 2
definitely before Drop D.
I missed them.
After Drop D. That's right. Everyone knows Drop D is the leading cause of metal. Select all the squares with rivers close. I'm not rivers close. Steve from Blue's Clues? My computer's gonna think I'm a robot. I'm not getting this right. Everybody gangsta until birds start to teach you sweet picking. I notice the two birds at the bottom are like a string away from the other birds. That would be a tough sweet picking pattern. Let's try it. It's like, and then it like goes, skips the string, goes to here. That was like enough. Dad, you gonna come to my school concert tomorrow? Doubt it. The lineup looks like and they don't even let you watch. Pass. Why you gotta do Limp like that? Why do you gotta do the Limp Bizkit disc like that? They did them nerds. They did them nerds. Fred Durst. Oh. Okay, check this one out. 1960s, we got Jimi Hendrix, David Gill. 1990s, we got Kurt Cobainmeister, the Joe Satch, and 2020, Tim Henson, Jared Dines, and me. You cannot compare me to frickin' David Gilmour or Jimi Hendrix. Like, really? And as honored as I am, I just cannot agree with this meme. Kurt Cobain is not that good a guitarist. I love punk rock. Did you know Green Day was the first punk band? They sure were. I guess they were. No, they weren't. I like memes. 2050 is as far away as 1992. What? This is not music related, so I'm gonna forget I ever saw this. What the hell? That won't work. Next time I want to play Seven Nation Army, it's gonna be like do. Come on. Oh, you did the dirts. They did Kurt dirts. It is kind of true though. Look at him. Look at Kurt's face.
That's so cool. Why would you do that? What's this?
more spacious space? Well, you know, there's this.
Slow motion. Good.
これで
jeez. Oh my god. Kitty! They got room to it. It. I already know. Oh man.
This World Series excitement to get a free Doritos Locos Tacos after the first stolen base. Last year.
So happy, bro. Like, look, you just got D, you know, and then you just running out your house, and then you got truck pool coming up. Bro, why?
Hey guys, welcome to Live and Colors.
Good like that.
Yo, look at the title, man, from CJ, man.
And truck going is a minute, bro. I don't like this truck personally. He's doing people wrong out here.
This is good camouflage. This is bad camouflage. This is great camouflage. What's that? You don't see anything? Exactly. From 2002 to 2004, the U.S. military invested $5 billion over a decade of research developing this camouflage pattern. The design, aptly named the Universal Camouflage Pattern, quickly became iconic. Anyone who sees it can instantly recognize it as U.S. camouflage, which is, well, kind of the problem, because it turns out the UCP should have stood for useless, crappy